Here's a quick tip on something you had no idea on how to solve when they throw that crazy objection at you. Oh, we're working with another vendor. Hey, I'm Morgan J. Ingram from Sell Better, and look, if at this point you have not subscribed to the channel to enhance your sales career, tap the button before you even hear anything more. Now, you've tapped the button, let's get into the conversation on how in the world you handle this objection of, hey, we're working with another vendor. This is one that makes me shake my head every single time because what in the world are they talking about? Another vendor? I thought I was the only vendor that they wanted to work with, but this does happen and we have to deal with it accordingly. So when I was a sales rep and going through this objection pretty consistently, I would always have a fight response and be like, oh, we're the best, we're number one in the space, we have this many customers, we have all these stories. And honestly, the prospect doesn't care about that at all. That is the quickest way for you to get hung up on. And look, that's not what we want here. So when you are dealing with this objection, I always take a step back and I acknowledge the scenario and say, thanks for letting me know that. Now, this is a very small detail, yet you need to let people know at the end of the day that you're hearing them. Because if people don't hear that you're hearing them, they're gonna tune out and be like, I don't really care. So I say, hey, thanks for letting me know that. And then I have a follow-up question. And I say, how are you liking that solution? Now, notice I didn't ask, what do you not like about it? Notice I didn't ask, what are the disadvantages of having it? I asked, how are you liking this? Because if they tell me what they like about it and they get excited, then I'm getting them in an elevated state is what we call it, right? You don't want to put someone in a downer state and they're like, oh yeah, like whatever. You want them to be like, oh yeah, I like this and this is why. So now it's easier for me to ask the next question, which is, how would you like to see that improved? Now, the reason I ask that question is because people like to improve. They like to enhance themselves. That's why people will go and work out. They'll watch content like you are right now, right? They want to improve and get better, right? People don't want to get worse. I don't think anyone wants to admit that. So how this is helping them improve is they're gonna start telling you these certain things. They're gonna be like, well, yeah, I'd actually like to see this improve, or I'd like to see this part would get better. And so because they're telling you this information, now you have things to address, which are the gaps. And then after you get those gaps, you then are able to nail down the objection and move forward and get the meeting off of this cold call. So look, if you are scratching your head on other objections you want to solve, subscribe to the channel for more videos.